got you back in the game in the third quarter when you got them to 15. What happened in the fourth quarter?
We gave up 38. And unfortunately, the fourth looked more like the first half. And so, you know, we've got to get, our defense has got to be more consistent from start to finish. It's pretty clear. I mean, 70 in the first half is way too many. Talked about it at halftime. Some of it was turnovers. Some of it was, you know, not getting back quickly enough in transition. Some of it was, you know, 2 or 3 offensive rebounding plays where we didn't quite get the rebound. They grab it and throw it to a guy for a 3. You know, there's some things that are unlucky, but we've just, you know, we've got to have more force throughout the entire game. It's as simple as that. I love the way we charged back in the third. Starters got us off to a great start. Bench, I think we got it up to a 7-point lead, and you know, there were a couple of untimely threes that we gave up, and you know, then you're leaving a lot to chance down the stretch.
Even in the loss, is there more that can be said about Luka? It seems like every night he has new milestones of some sort.
Yeah, he played well. He played well, but you know, this is a team thing, and listen, that, you know, down the stretch we didn't do a good job against our zone. That's on me. That's totally a coaching thing. So, you know, I got to do a better job of preparing these guys, and you know, that's something that you know, it's just, that's on me. So I take responsibility for the loss.
Coach, 8 turnovers in the first half and only 3 in the rest of the game. Did you say anything?
I think we had 9 in the first half.
9, okay. It's like 11 for the game. Anything specific that you said to the team at halftime?
Well, we talked about needing to do a better job there, and we did. And look, third quarter got us off to a great start. But look, it's 48 minutes and got to be better from start to finish. I mean, simple as that. Simple as that.
Is there anything they did differently at the beginning of the fourth to get better looks on the perimeter?
Is there any way?
No, is there anything they did differently at the beginning of the fourth to get better looks than they did in the third on the perimeter?
I don't remember the whole sequence. Some of it was late clock stuff. Some of it was, you know, they ran one play that they frequently run for Lowry, and we switched out, but we didn't switch up into his body, and so he got a clean look, and he makes that shot more times than not if you don't run him off of it. So that was a big play, and again, I thought there were a couple of other late shot clock situations where, you know, and once or twice I think a loose ball eluded us. They got it back and boom, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're shooting a laser 3, you know, it's going to the basket. So, you know, some aspects of it are unlucky, but you know, we've got to execute better.
You've talked about the closing lineup being fluid. What do you like about the starters to go to them down the stretch this time?
Well, we kind of had our run with the second unit guys. They got the lead up, and then it got back to even, and there was some fatigue. So I felt it was the right move going to those guys. And you know, again, I don't have the whole sequence of events, but we had a couple of we had 2 or 3 really good 3-point looks against the zone, but not enough of it came off of penetration, and that was, you know, that was our biggest problem.
You've had 11 or 12 games. You've had another missed opportunity there to have a missed free throws.
Yes, we got to do a better job there, and we will. We'll work on it tomorrow.
I was going to ask about the 11 or 12 games where you've had 10 or more missed free throws. Is there anything you can put your finger on why this team is inconsistent at the line?
Not one particular thing, but it's just something we've got to stay with, and we've got to keep preaching repetition, routine process, trusting your routine, those kinds of things. We certainly have guys that are capable of making free throws, and it's a bit of an uncharacteristic thing. So we just got to stay on it, keep working on it.
What were you looking to get out of Brunson those last in the fourth quarter when you put him in there? What were you looking to see from him?
Well, just decided to get him in the game. You know, he's a guy that's been a very solid defender, gives us an additional playmaker with Luka, and thought he did many good things, you know, once again. And he proves, you know, that being a pro in this league doesn't mean you have to be a multi-year guy or anything like that. I mean, he's a real pro. I mean, as a rookie, he's always prepared. He's always, you know, he's always pulling for the teammates that are trying to kick his butt every day in practice and get those minutes. I mean, he's a winner.
Were you happy with the ball movement tonight?
But the ball moved great, and I thought we got up to a great start moving the ball in the first half. Look, we scored enough points. I mean, 120 points is enough points to win an NBA game. But even a high-scoring team like Toronto, you know, you've got to find a way to keep them, you know, somehow in the low hundreds, and we just didn't do it. I mean, if you dare a team like Toronto to get in a shootout, you know, it's a tough way to go. And in the end, you know, we just we didn't get there.
Coach, talk about Dwight's energy and his effort points there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, listen, Dwight's a constant. You know, he's always ready. He and Brunson have a lot of the same characteristics. You know, they're both winners. They're great team guys, and they bring a consistent, you know, winning attitude and winning energy to every single game. So, yeah, he did a lot of good things. Thank you.
Anything else?